up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle if you're new here. In today's video we're going to be discussing my top 3 foundations. Yes, I narrow everything down to 3 foundations and I think I did a great job at hitting every price point. So let's get into it. First, I want to talk about coverage. The coverage of a foundation is basically how much skin you want showing through your foundation. Think of coverage in terms of pantyhose. That's the analogy I would use for the ladies that would come to the counter to get their makeup done. I would talk to them about coverage of pantyhose. So you have ultra sheer and then you can go all the way to like opaque, almost legging type pantyhose, and then you also have everything in between. How much skin do you want to show through that pantyhose? How much skin do you want to show through your foundation? Some people have more problematic skin than others, and some people just don't want heavy foundation on their face, so that's why you have a range of different coverages when it comes to foundations. The next thing I want to touch on is finish. So you can go from ultra matte all the way to luminous or dewy, which is also a form of luminous, and anything in between. So that really is how your foundation looks after it is settled, after it is on your face, after you are done with your makeup. Do you want it to have shine or do you want it to have no shine? And that is an option you have when it comes to foundation. I'm pretty sure my mom friends know that, but just in case you didn't, it is my job to let you know. The first foundation that I have is actually a skin conditioner. It is by the Lip Bar. I'm going to insert like a side-by-side of me applying this foundation, just so you can get an idea of how it looks on the skin. My skin is not the worst, but I do have a hyperpigmentation over here on this side of my face, so I was sure to show you guys that so you can see how much it covers, so you can kind of gauge if this would be appropriate or something you would be interested in. So yes, it's by the Lip Bar. It is called Just a Tint 3-in-1 Skin Conditioner. So it's actually not a foundation, but let me tell you, I was so shocked and surprised by the coverage that I got out of this skin conditioner. Skin conditioner, tinted moisturizer, BB cream, they kind of all fall in the same category. So this is exactly what this is. It provides sheer, buildable, very buildable, emphasis on buildable. It provides sheer buildable coverage. It has hyaluronic acid in it. So it's very hydrating on the skin. It is definitely giving tinted moisturizer, but add a little extra tint, because the coverage I'm just astonished by. Like I cannot believe it. It is definitely buildable. So you can, if you want something that covers more, that gives you more of a, like right before you hit medium coverage, then this is a great foundation for you. I'm actually wearing it right now and I'm sure you see the side by side. It provides amazing coverage. It does have SPF 11. I'm in the color Honey Dip. I have more golden tones than anything, so I chose the color Honey Dip and it is perfect. The finish of this tinted moisturizer is more radiant, meaning it does leave a glow on the skin, but I think that is expected because of the hyaluronic acid aspect of it and because it is formulated to be somewhat of a moisturizer. So I don't expect it to have a matte finish. I don't even expect it to have a satin finish. It's natural. It has a natural finish. It's like smack dab right in the middle where you want to be. Not too shiny. So for my oily girls, I'm slightly oily in areas. I don't feel like I'm extremely shiny at the end of the day when I wear it. I feel like it's perfect. I literally feel like it's perfect. For my dry girls, girl, you would eat this up because of that hyaluronic acid and moisturizer aspect. It's just really good and I'm surprised. I purchased mine from Target. Girl, right at Target. I know you be at Target. So yes, it's right at Target, and of course you can purchase it from the Lip Bar website. It is $17 and I've had it for a few months, and this is like my go-to when I don't want to wear anything but I need to put something on. I grab for this. I've been loving this, not gonna lie. My next foundation is Old Faithful. I don't think I will ever let her go. I am a MAC girl at heart. You know, I worked there for several years as a full-time artist, and I was exposed to so many foundations. And to me, MAC hands down has, like, I never find anything close to it. I'm just saying, toot. MAC has the foundations on lock, in my opinion, and especially for women of color, and especially for women who like coverage, women who have maybe some kind of skin condition. Like, they just cover the whole range of what you need in foundations. So this one is the Prolonged Wear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. It has 36-hour wear. It is waterproof, and get this, it doubles as a concealer and a foundation. So if you're not feeling it all over your face, you can definitely use it as a concealer and just kind of like spot correct depending on what color you get. Obviously, you can purchase a lighter color for a highlighting concealer. You can purchase a darker color for a contour concealer. Girl, like, you can do lots of things with this foundation. The price is $41, and of course you can get it at your MAC counter. You now can buy MAC at Ulta and of course online. So this right here is perfect. When I tell you this foundation will stay on, I want to say I've come close to wearing it for 36 hours. I would say the most maybe 24 hours I've worn this foundation for, and at the end of the day it was still flawless. Like, it still looked as if I just applied it 5 minutes ago. This right here, this is I don't even have the words. Like, it's so good. I currently use the color NC50 in this foundation. I do have an NC47 that I do mix in to kind of lighten it up during the winter months, but for the most part, NC50 is my shade. Now, what I will say is that the shade ranges, they could add more, but they do have a nice selection. It's just that I think it's a little off compared to the other foundations, and I only know that because I was a working artist for the company. So I technically don't have a shade in this foundation, and I know you're seeing me apply it and it looks like it matches, but it is a little dark, and I can only really wear it without like lightening it up with a concealer or a powder in the summertime when I have my tan. Now we're going into colder weather. I've lost a lot of my color, and not to mention I didn't really spend a lot of time in the sun this summer, so I didn't really tan like I usually do. So this was kind of dark for me, but girl, I still be wearing it and I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, it just stays, and you don't even need to set it if you don't want to. I set mine always, but it is just the most beautiful satin finish. Girl, like, y'all see the side by side. Like, technically it is medium to buildable coverage. It can go full, and I love that. I love the range of this one product. I just think that it does anything that you need it to do. $41 is probably like the mid-range of what I would like to spend on a foundation, but because I've had this for years, girl, the writing is gone. The writing is gone. I can't rave enough about this foundation. The last foundation that I want to talk about is new to my collection, and clearly it's one that I have been loving. It is the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm in the color Macao. I want to say this is the latest one they've come out with. I'm not really sure. I don't buy a lot of foundations back to back because that don't make no sense. But yeah, anyways, I love this foundation. It is very beautiful. I wear this when I need like full coverage. This is my full coverage foundation. I wear this when I'm shooting out, recording content. I wear this when I need that face to be sitting. When I need it to be sitting, when I need to be beat down, I wear this. I love it. It's perfect. It can be full coverage without looking like full coverage, and that is exactly what I love in a full coverage foundation. Now, what I love about this Nars Light Reflecting Foundation is that it is a hybrid, like a skincare hybrid foundation formula. So there are claims on Nars' website that says people have claimed to have visibly clearer and more even toned skin without makeup, without wearing this foundation, because of the formula. It's supposed to be skincare and foundation combined, like if they had a baby. And I think that is amazing. I'm a skincare girl, so I really like that. Have I seen those claims? I don't wear it enough to speak to that, but they said it. They said they did experiments on the website. So this foundation has a natural finish and it has medium to buildable coverage. As you can see, I like a natural finish. I like it to look like my skin. I like my foundation to look like my skin. I'm not a matte foundation girl. I used to be that girl. I used to be the fullest coverage, mattest finish, because I thought I had the oily skin, and I really didn't. As I've grown and as I've learned a lot about my skin, and I've realized, girl, you don't need that matte foundation. Now that's just my preference. If you're into matte foundation, I would say go with either this Nars. If you're into matte foundations, I think that the closest to matte out of the three that I mentioned is going to be your MAC Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. It gives a nice natural finish. It's close to matte than any of these that I have. This one here reflects beautifully off of the light. When it says light reflecting, it just makes the skin look luminous without the luminous finish. And I love that. I love to look like a glowy goddess that has her foundation under control. I don't want to look sweaty, I don't want to look oily, but I do want to look like my skin has had its drink of water every single day. So this is what this foundation looks like, and I absolutely love it. It retails for $49 and I got it from Sephora, but this one I think is a great price point for what you get, and the coverage is amazing. The finish is amazing. It feels good. What I will say is, out of all three of these foundations, the longest lasting, of course, is going to be the MAC Nourishing Waterproof, and then right behind it is going to be the Nars, and then coming in last for longevity is the tinted moisturizer or the skin conditioner. The skin conditioner, it's a skin conditioner. I don't expect it to last hours on end. It's something that I just throw on when I need some coverage. I don't expect it to not transfer, do any of that. If you want a heavy hitter, if you don't want it to transfer, if you need it to last, if you want it to have a nice finish, my top recommendation is going to be the MAC Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I hope that this short review was helpful. If you are looking for a new foundation, if you need something new, if you want to try something, or if you're not even into foundation at all, these are great starting points for what I think you might want or need. Let me know if this was helpful in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.